John Wick is a 2014 action thriller movie directed by Chad Stahelski and written by Derek Kolstad. The movie stars Keanu Reeves in the lead role as John Wick, a retired hitman who comes out of retirement to avenge his dog's death and the theft of his vintage car by a group of Russian mobsters. The movie begins with John Wick, a former hitman, mourning the loss of his wife, Helen, who has recently passed away due to an illness. While grieving, John receives a package containing a beagle puppy named Daisy, a gift from Helen. The puppy brings John joy and companionship in the wake of his wife's death. One day, while filling up his car at a gas station, John encounters a group of Russian gangsters led by ISF Tarasov, the son of a powerful Russian mobster named Vigo Tarasov. ISF expresses interest in buying John's vintage Mustang, but John declines the offer. Later that night, ISF and his men break into John's house, beat him up, and steal his car. In the process, they kill Daisy. John is devastated by the loss of his puppy and his car. Seeking revenge, he visits a chop shop owned by Aurelio, who recognizes John's car and reveals that it belongs to Vigo Tarasov. John goes to Vigo's nightclub, the Red Circle, to confront him about the theft of his car and the murder of his puppy. Vigo reveals that his son, ISF, stole John's car and killed his puppy because he didn't think John would care about them. Vigo tries to make amends by offering John a deal. He will give him ISF in exchange for the car. John refuses the offer and attacks Vigo's men, killing several of them in the process. John eventually reaches ISF, who is hiding in a safe room in the nightclub. After a tense shootout, John kills ISF and leaves the club. Vigo, now furious, puts out a bounty on John's head, which attracts the attention of other assassins who try to kill him. John faces off against several assassins, including a skilled hitman named Marcus, who is also a former colleague of John's. Despite the odds, John manages to fend off his attackers and make his way to Vigo's home. During their confrontation, Vigo reveals that he had ordered the hit on John's life and that he is aware of John's past as a legendary hitman known as the Boogeyman. John and Vigo engage in a brutal hand-to-hand fight, with John coming out on top and killing Vigo. The movie ends with John retrieving his car and driving away with a new dog that he had acquired from the animal shelter. The final shot shows John burying his weapons in a concrete floor, hinting that he has retired from his life as a hitman once again. John Wick Chapter 1 is a stylish and intense action movie that showcases Keanu Reeves' talents as an actor and an action star. The movie's director, Chad Stahelski, is a former stuntman who brings a unique perspective to the film's action sequences, which are some of the most impressive and memorable in recent years. One of the most interesting aspects of the movie is the world it creates, which is populated by an underground network of assassins who operate under a set of rules and codes. The movie hints at a rich and complex mythology that is never fully explored but adds to the movie's overall sense of intrigue and danger. The movie's cinematography and visual style are also worth noting. The movie is shot in a gritty, neo-noir style that the movie's cinematography and visual style are also worth noting. The movie is shot in a gritty, neo-noir style that adds to its dark and brooding atmosphere. The use of lighting and shadows is particularly effective, creating a sense of tension and danger in every scene. Keanu Reeves' performance as John Wick is also a standout. Reeves brings a sense of intensity and determination to the role, making John Wick a compelling and sympathetic character despite his violent actions. Reeves' physicality and martial arts skills are also on full display, making him a believable and formidable action hero. The supporting cast is also strong, with notable performances from Michael Nyqvist as Viggo Tarasov, Alfie Allen as Isf Tarasov, and Willem Dafoe as Marcus. Each actor brings a unique energy and presence to their roles, making them memorable and engaging characters. Overall, John Wick Chapter 1 is a thrilling and well-crafted action movie that sets the stage for the franchise. It's a movie that knows what it is and doesn't try to be anything else, delivering pulse-pounding action and stylish visuals from start to finish. If you're a fan of action movies, John Wick Chapter 1 is a must-see.